Mrs. Lanier here, and this week is for age. We're at the end of it right now, but let me share with you what we have so far, okay? Now, every day we have movement, but this week is different. I ask that you try a new park to keep things fresh for your little ones. We tried a new one across the way from this other library that we go to. Oh, it was wonderful. It had a toddler area, it had a big kid area, it had a soccer field, and in between those parks, it had a little splash pad. So when it warms up, that's going to be perfect. There was lots of benches and tables to have snacks, so it was perfect. Now, with our words this week, we have so many age words. Now, you can use all of them, you can use more, you can use less, you do you. And I have to tell you, when you're doing, grabbing all your material, don't make any cards. Don't do that, please. Just get more books from the library. Just get more books. Don't waste your time making cards and stuff. I've lived, I've learned. Don't do that. Okay? So, with that said, let's get into our words. We've got horse, happy, hamster, house, heart, hammer, hat, hippo, helicopter, hare, hot air balloon, and hedgehog. And then our verbs this week are hop, help, hold, hear, and hide. And I'm going to be honest with you, I did not use hide this week. Take that as you will. I'm a boy mom, I'm a toddler mom. I'm not ready for hiding, okay? I'm not ready for hide and seek. I'm not ready for all that, okay? So there you go. And then our verbs this week are perfect for a new park. They're perfect for any park, really. So you can practice those words and actions, okay? Now let's move on to our art this week. I typically use three to four art activities. And I try to keep it, simple. I mean, obviously my kid's only 2, so I do what we can, okay? So we got Hungry Hippo over here. Wah, wah, wah. It's just construction paper, different colors and googly eyes. I did all the work. I cut everything out. What did my kid do? He glued everything. He glued everything and he stuck everything. So that one's good. Then we did hearts. And this was a 2-day activity, 1 day for cutting, and then 1 day for gluing. So mosaic heart. And we made a hot air balloon. Okay. And we got to play with it afterwards, fly it around. This was finger painting. So it's a circle with square on the bottom, 4 of them, fold them in half, and then a little cup, okay? And then the last one we had was a house. What was supposed to be a house, I cut a bunch of pieces, different colors, different shapes, different sizes, and put it on the floor with glue, said, let's make a house. We got a shape collage, which was great because math was our focus also this week with shapes, naming them, picking them, and then gluing them. So that's that. Okay, now one of my favorite parts of the week is our outing, okay? This week, an outing, field trip, whatever you want to call it, it's experiences for days. It touches on so many early childhood standards. Where did we go? We went to the Happy Farm. We went to the Happy Farm, had a blast. My kid was just like elated the whole time. He rode a horse. I rode a horse as well. We fed the animals, we pet the animals, and then my son got extra time with his grandpa and his abuelita, and that was wonderful, okay? So try to do those once a week. That's really good. Now, let's move on to our books. This is my favorite part. Okay, so I typically get 18 to 20 books a week, just because in hopes that my son will find it like 3 or 4, just a few to reread. But this week we got lucky. 9 of them. We have 9, I believe, that he really liked. So these are the only ones I'm going to show you today of the ones that he actually reread over and over and over again. Okay, so we've got H is for Hippo, and this is by Nick Redman, and this one had a lot of repetition. We had, this is a house for hermit crab, and listen, I was only going for the house, but I got hermit crab too. This is by Megan McDonald, lots of repetition, so that's lovely. We have Fiona, It's Bedtime. This is a great bedtime story. Lots of repetition, lots of rhyming, super sweet. On a Helicopter, Rosalind Alberts. Okay. We have Everyday House. This was the inspiration of the art project, right? That's what it's going for. You see all those shapes and stuff? That's what it's going for. I think it's pretty good. Okay, we've got a horse named Jack. This is by Linda Vanderhayden. This one really connects to our outing this week, so that was lovely. We've got Hippos Go Berserk, okay, by Sandra Boynton. This one, we personally have a lot of her books in our personal library. But this one particular, it's about the math, about counting. Now the next three, these three are like more than the other books read, okay? We have And Away We Go, lots of repetition. Helicopter. My son really loves elephants, so that was lovely. And this is by Michael Slack. Oh, let me go back. This one's by Miggy. Right, Miggy? Yeah, Miggy. And then Hot Rod Hamster. This one, repetition, rhythm, rhyme, all that good stuff, okay? This is by Cynthia Lord, okay? So we have lots of books this week. We have movement, we have words, we have art projects. We're trying to do everything. Is there more? Yes. Did we do more? Yes. Am I sharing a few things with you? Yes. Okay. Take what you want, add, subtract, it's all good. Okay. I hope you liked this. And if you liked it and you want more, please like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And thanks for talking toddlers with me.